Alright, guys.
Alright, we got Eric with the Tachikaze deck, Raptor build.
Yep, some of you guys have been wondering about the build, so might as well do it. More content to the channel, more power to the people.
Starting off with grade 0.
Grade 0 lineup. Starting with the vanilla, grade 0. You'll know why run 2. Just great 10k shields, counter blast for blight tops, get 10k shields in your hand, easy peasy. So standard trigger lineup. 4 heals, obviously. Now I run 6 draws. Just because it is a Raptor build, you're gonna retire a lot. Might as well get units in your hand. Plus, I mean, draw triggers. You can't go wrong with them. Also, 6 critical triggers. No stands because you're always gonna be really offensive with this deck rather than standing. Sure, that's fine, but apply more pressure, whatnot. Alright, grade 1 lineup. Raptor build, of course. 4 sergeants. Obviously, you're gonna ride to grade 1, get that search top 7. Even if you don't get the search, I mean, you're pretty much standard for what I have in this deck. Easy, still. I mean, vanilla 10Ks are always nice. 3 Scarabteros. Don't work until late game. Very late game. Colonel, retire 2, counterblast 2 in total. I mean, just depends on what you have in your hand. Put these back in your hand. 5k shields next turn, 6k boosters next turn, doesn't matter. 3 vanilla 1s. Standard 6 or 8k grade 1s, boosters. For example, don't really work well unless they're rear guard boosters. Also, for one of the Savage War Chief, 20k column without triggers, apply pressure. Yep. 4 perfect guards. A lot of people run 3, I run 4 just because 4 is an even number and you can never go wrong with 4 perfect guards. Alright, grade 2s. Once again, standard Raptor build. 4 grade 2s. Call grade 1s if you have the grade 0 in your soul. Once you get Colonel out, is a free 9k. So I don't have any 7k boosters, but still with an 8k, with a 6k, anything in the back row, still 15k column.
Oh, you have 7k boosters. The sergeant.
That's right.
Yeah.
7k booster, 16k column on Vanguard, 15k with a 6k behind. Only 2 Sarpateros, or whatever. works really well with Raptor Colonel. Retire them, gets 9k. Bam, that's 20k if you have Captain. If you have Captain in the soul. So plus you get +3. So let's for example, yeah, I'll do that later, I guess. I'll show you some good columns. So of course, plus they're 9k. I mean, a little weaker than average, but they still have an amazing effect. If they get retired, you get +3 to a unit. Too good. 10k vanillas. Run 2 only, because you already have so much power in this deck. You really don't want to go overboard. I mean, just depends on your playstyle. And 1 blight tops. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, back when I played Yu-Gi-Oh, I would always run 1 of what I needed to search out, or 1 less of what I need to search out. This way I have more to search out for. So only 1's good enough. I mean, counterblast 1, get a 10k shield, not too bad.
Yeah, with those draw triggers, you're bound to get them.
Yeah. Grade 3s. Once again, 4 Colonels.
Main guy.
Yep. Skill, limit break. Counterblast 1, too good. Retire 2, it gains the original attacks of those. For combos, retire both these. Bam, 20k. Bam, 29, +3, +3. Plus another 6k. 25 or 35k without triggers, without boost. Too good. No, I don't know why. So, just a recent change. 2 Savage War Chief. Once again, going well with the 8K boosters, 20K columns. Rides over so many things, way too good. And finally, 2 Dark Rex. 3 is a little overkill. I mean, yeah, you put him in the bind zone, get +3, but he is a retire 3 and then automatic ride. Tap, attack, draw 2. I mean, sure you can have that chance of, you know, double critting with as many triggers as I run. I mean, it just depends on how you play style. People run 3, I think that's too much. You can fill it up with a better space, such as War Chiefs, maybe a Death Rex if you feel like taking in for a 5K if you misread. It just depends. So, let's go with example columns.
So how's the deck been running for you?
Deck, I haven't really played them in tourneys, haven't really had time, but
Against
casuals, pretty fun, you know. Apply a lot of pressure, too much pressure actually, way too good.
What was that? What was the highest column you ever got?
Highest
with
column.
the Colonel?
Oh man, that's playing one of my teammates. I think it was like 46, 3 crit. Couldn't do anything about it. Too good. Okay, so column. Let's see. Colonel front row. 8K booster. I mean, it wouldn't matter. You wouldn't break a stage. Let's have Scriptero. I mean, it's 15 right
15
there.
column.
You could also have. I mean, oh shoot. You could either have him. I mean, it would just depend. Okay, so 2 different examples, I guess. What am I looking for?
Sonic Wave?
Where the hell?
Or whatever that thing's. Sonic
Noah.
Noah.
Or
Sonic
was it
Wave. Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sonic. What? Where did I put my grade 1s? That's what I'm looking for. There we go. So there we go. What do you want to do first? Let's say you have 4 damage. Unflip. Doesn't matter. Give or take. Okay. So attack. 16K column. That's already forcing 1 stage of attack.
15.
Yep. That's, you could do 20. And then you could do either. This gives you so many options. Well, for this column example, retire 2. So total you would counter blast 3. Bam. That's, I don't know, 17. Add another 9. 26. That's already too many stages. Plus you get back in hand, and you get 15K shield just by counter blasting 2. That's already +2 in hand from the field. For okay, plus you know you got the AK booster, and then whatever you trigger. Another example. Let's say you have 2 right there, 1 right here, and then I don't know why it's so messy. You have 1 unflipped at least.
Yeah, you need 4.
Yeah.
Or 2.
2 at least. I mean, with Scripteros, you know, it's only counter blast 1. So, for example, let's see, anyone would do. Scriptero, for example. Okay. 2 Scripteros, and then you have the boost. So, bam, counter blast 1, retire 2. That's 20.
With the proper right chain, yeah.
Yeah, 29 plus 6, 35, and then 43, and then whatever you want to trigger. Let's say you do draw, that's already so many pluses in hand. Tachikaze, this deck apparently is really good for defensive and offensive. I mean, it just depends on what your playstyle is. If you like the Bracco series and you'd rather go the Dark Rex way, have 4 Dark Rexes, sure, go for it. So you would do Colonel, retire 2, 2 Bracchios for example, which I don't run, and then you get already pluses on the field from the deck. Then right Dark Rex, attack for another. Just depends on how you play, what your play style is, etc. Alright. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.